I'm just changing the thing over here. It's not, I see that I'm live, but then I don't see that I'm live over here, so I'm just going to be 1 second. Cool. I'll look at it when we're done. I am going to get started. I might have to get up and let Cheese back in. She's not feeling good today. But gonna make some shakers. Shakers. I am struggling. Okay, there we go. So, I have some die cuts ready. Today I used some new dies that I got from Gina Marie, and I cut a few pieces out of some different paper. I used Harvest, Poison Apple, and Raven from Brutus Monroe. And I'll move that the camera out just a little bit in just a second here. And then I went ahead and cut some from this scrapbook.com Harvest pattern collection. It's got some fall stuff, but it also has some spooky trees and some cobwebs. So, and then I cut some out of, where's that collection? Well, I didn't bring the cover in, but I cut some frames out of the Doodlebug Pumpkin Spice collection as well. And so I'll be using those today. I also picked up some random things. I got these at the Target today, and I thought I could take the adhesive off the back and use them as a shaker. So that'll be fun. And I found these shape sprinkles, but they are clearly old. They're already yellowed. They're still super cute, but I don't know if I'm going to use them. So, did a few things. I've got some frames, and then I've got some backing pieces. So these two go together, and I'll go ahead and start, I think, with one of the Doodlebug ones, and then I have a couple of other frames that we can use from the Doodlebug paper that I'll just cut since they have straight corners, I'll just cut those backing pieces on the paper trimmer. So let me get, I'm going to be using my scrapbook.com foam strips. These are, I think, 1/8 of an inch all the way around. And I really like these for shakers. The other foam that I get is I have the thick roll of 3M. And it's hard to get even seams all the way around, or an even cut all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and prep this stuff. And I'm using scrapbook.com acetate sheets as well today, just because that's what I have on hand. I have some other thicker acetate that's for, you know, old school book covers and things like that, but this was, you know, already handy, so. So this is going to fit right on top of this one. I'm really excited about this set of dies because I really like this shape. And let's see. I am going to pick some little things out of, let's see, out of this pumpkin spice odds and ends to put in the shaker. And I don't usually put just flat paper in the shaker, but I think this is going to be cute. Let's see. I was thinking this guy. I picked this green color because I thought that I could use this guy in the middle. And this one I will probably glue down. And then I thought some regular shaker pieces, but then some of the other little odds and ends from this might be cute. A little heart. Not sure what this is. It's a little bee. Oh, here's a little bug. Let's see, maybe one of these little flowers would be cute too. Maybe there's a smaller one. I don't want to put too many of these, but I think that 3 or 4, look, coffee bean. Yep. And let's see. I'm gonna put some of these little sentiments to the side too, just in case I want to use one of those. I should have brought another tray. Oh, ooh, look, cinnamon bun. Oh, this will be cute. Thinking of you. Let's see. Sweater weather. That's cute as well. Hello, autumn. Okay. I think I need something to balance out that orange. Or there we go. one of these in this color instead. So I'm going to glue these big ones down. So I think this and that one I'm going to go ahead and glue down. Thought I was being smart, but I'm just going to dump this all over. So I'm going to slide that out of the way. So I lost my regular glue somewhere in this mess. So I'm going to fill up one of these little guys. I really bought these to use with alcohol inks so I could get just a tiny amount of blending solution and a tiny amount of alcohol out of them. So I'm just going to fill this one up with glue. Sure, it's probably right in front of me, so let's see how big of a mess I can make here with this glue. Should do it on above something, huh? Just in case. Just in case. Whoa. See? Just in case. Right. All right, that's a lot of wasted glue, but I didn't make as big of a mess as I could have, I guess. Just trying to not glue it all together here. Wait, this one goes on first, I think. Now, I have not used these ones before, but they're the ones that I think Amber uses. She's on Lyric Lover Crafts. And so that's why I chose this one. Okay. I'm gonna glue him towards the bottom. Looks pretty good. If you're going to use glitter to fill your shaker, I would not use, I wouldn't glue a bunch of paper bits in. just because the glitter will get stuck. I mean, unless you're not worried about it kind of looking like it's all jammed up under there. And this little bug. That's good. So I'm going to go ahead first, and I don't think I'm going to cut the acetate before I glue it to the frame. I think I am just going to go ahead and glue the frame onto the acetate and then just cut it with the regular scissors. Anytime you're gluing something to acetate, you just want to use a tiny bit. Otherwise, it's kind of hard to get the glue off of the acetate sometimes without scratching or scuffing it. So going to give that a minute to dry. It'll dry pretty quick. That's art glitter glue. Now, got to decide what to put in there. I've got a bunch of things. I have some of the small, this is called metallic glitter, but it's more like flat sequins. So I've got some of those. I've got these. I've got stars and hearts. And then I have micro beads. It's got this greenish color in here. They get really staticky though, so I bought these thinking that they would be great for shakers, and I'm afraid to use them. But let's see what else we got. Got regular sequins. I don't think I have any orange, but I'm sure I have some green. And I have some green beads. Those aren't the right color though. Those are too dark. All of my stuff is in the way. Got some of these hex ones. These pink ones would be cute. I think they're maybe they're purple. Got some white ones. Those are almost like micro beads anyway. I think I will use some of these. And some sequins. Copper? I think I gave myself too many options. Here, how about this green? Yeah. I think I'll use that, some of that, some of that. All right. I'm going to attempt to cut this and not cut the paper. Oop. Cool. Oh, got some dusties on there. Not sure what that is. That turned out pretty good so far. So I kind of like these. Oh no, those teal ones didn't match. Kind of like these purple ones. And I know that they don't match what's here, but I do like some purple sequins. So, next up, I am going to decide if I should so I'm trying to figure out how this thing works. Oh, does it go the other way? It goes the other way. Oh, that was fun. I learned something today. So, I brought out my anti-static tools. So I have the EK Success one with the little brush. But I always feel like the brush scuffs the acetate. So I think I'm just going to use the bag, even though the bag doesn't give me the greatest control. And if you hadn't made a shaker before, this is going to cut down on the static between the shaker bits and the acetate. And especially also the foam. So I'm just going to give that a quick hello. And that one, I did the outside of this one, which really doesn't make any sense because this is the part that's going to go inside the shaker, but all right. So the easiest thing for me is going to be to build my frame with the foam strips. And I want to be careful to kind of keep the foam inside the frame. I've never had these foam strips do this. But it looks like there's some of the adhesive coming off a little bit. I just want to make sure that I make a seam all the way around so nothing shakes out. These are adhesive on both sides too, so it gives some time to play, and I can grab the other foam without getting stuck to it. Just gonna go ahead and cut this. So apparently there are two Monday Night Football games now. I don't know if it's just this week or if it's going to be all season. But Isaac is in there watching it. Just taking a quick look at it from the other side to make sure that the foam isn't poking out anywhere. And at this point, you can use your anti-static tool on the foam, the inside as well. And that'll just take off of any residual static and or adhesive that might be along there. I don't remember where I started, so I'm just going to go around for a while. All right. So of course I was also very excited about the dies, this shape, because that's my logo shape. So let's see here. So I think I was going to use some of these purpley bits. I was still considering using some of the micro beads. Let's see how this goes. Trying to figure out which way to put this. And I put some of these in here. I don't think I'm too particular about which way the sequins are facing. I mean, I'm generally cups up when I'm making a card, just because it's easier to glue them down on the flatter side. And what I sometimes do is I will glue a couple of whatever I am putting in as shaker, and glue it to the back. That way it doesn't look like they're all sitting down and laying flat when they're adhered to a card, when a shaker is, upright. So I'm making these little shakers, but I'm probably going to use them on cards at some point. So I'm going to give this a second to dry. You don't want to get it too close to the end because that's where the foam's going to go. This is the tricky part. Oops, sorry. I'm just going to do everything out of frame for the rest of the day. Okay, here goes. just make sure that these are the color that I think they are. Yeah, they totally are. So the tricky part with micro beads is making sure that they get onto the acetate, but not on the foam, because they're a pain if they get stuck to the foam. The adhesive part of the foam anyway. Okay. All right. Wish me luck. Yay. Yeah, those green beads are really kind of a weird color. Oh, now the beads and the sequins are having a party in the corner. Pretty cool though. I like it. All right, so I'm going to do one more. This one's going to be a little larger, I think. So I was thinking, though, also that I could put something like this, or also this thinking of you is cute. But I think that if I put it on a card, it obviously could go on the base of the card as well. So I'm just going to set those guys aside. I think this sweater weather one is pretty funny too, just because the cup is wearing a sweater. All right. So let's see. Probably should put the lid on the sequins. I don't know where that one went. So I have let me find it. I have one of these with the little cobwebs. That's pretty cute. So I have that. So I think, oh, or the spooky trees too. I like the spooky trees. I don't know if it comes across, but this, these are Gina Marie dies, and they are called Wonky stitch dies. And it's just got kind of 2 rows of little hashes there that kind of weave in and out of each other. So those are pretty cute. And so what I thought that at first I was going to do, maybe I can do them both. But I have some window frames as well. So probably do something with that. Let's try this one first. So I thought I could put some ghosts and bats in one of these. So I think the one with the tree would be good with the ghosts and the bats. So let's see. I think now it's probably not as easy to cut the acetate when it's a circle, but I'm sure it'll be fine. If you're just joining, thanks for joining. I am just making a few shakers tonight. I made this one just now with some Doodlebug paper and odds and ends and some, I actually was fearless and put micro beads in this one, which I generally have a problem with because they're just so staticky, but I just static tooled the entire everything and turned out pretty good. So this one I'm gonna go ahead and first I'm gonna close this. So I don't need micro beads everywhere. And I think I'll go ahead. I know what I'll do. I'm going to go ahead and use a piece of mint tape. If you're doing this part, you could use washi tape or any kind of repositionable tape. You could probably just use a chunk of masking paper if you wanted to. And this is really because sometimes acetate is not easy to cut on a die cutting machine. I think that you really have to look for acetate that says that it's die cuttable with, you know, the thin metal dies. So I am going to go ahead and run this pointy thing. This is a dental tool, but you can buy them on eBay and Amazon and wherever. I'm just going to kind of make a line outside the circle. Just light enough so that I can see it. You could do this with a pen, I guess, if you're smart and have a pen handy. But I'm just going to make a light enough line. Yeah, I can see that all the way around. You may not be able to see it, but there's just a little bit of a mark there. And I'm just going to cut right inside that line. Basically, it just needs to be big enough to fit in this entire window, but not show outside the frame. So it's acetate though, it's hard to see. So let's see here. Sorry for the glare. Yeah, it would have been smarter to do this with the pen, because then I could actually see it. But this is real life. I don't know if it's looking like a circle. Oh, yeah. Okay. Looks pretty good. There are a couple of little wobbly bits that I will just cut with the scissor once it's glued down. I'll put that big piece back, throw these away. So let's see what side here. Okay, this is the glue side. I'm gonna try, these little dashes really aren't large, like they're barely even holes, but I don't want glue to kind of leak out all over the place. So just gonna try to be a little smart about where I put it. Just a little bit. Okay. Whoop. Just gonna see if I can lay this down without making too big of a mess. Gonna hope that stays flat for a minute. So for this one, I'm gonna have to prep these little guys. I already knew that I was making shakers today, but I was at Target and saw these. So I think, so this is cornstarch in both of these anti-static tools. So applying that to the sticky part of a sticker makes it not sticky anymore. So this is a little tedious and might be time consuming, but I'm gonna do a few of them. We'll see how well it works. These little guys, some of these guys have arms. You see that? It's so cute. If you are watching and you are interested, you can join us in the chat and say hello. Rose is in there waiting for some people to chat with, but also probably cooking dinner or something. These are kind of foamy, or like puffy stickers. What I should do is I should just get some of those weird googly eyes that the weird colored ones and just fill a shaker with those. I don't know why I haven't done that before. See if that's actually working. Yeah, none of them are sticking. I am just, my computer screen went dark, but I have power, so I'm just rebooting. Okay. I think that is a good amount. I think I'm also going to put some black sequins in here. Oh, I also have these little ones. These are those Recollections metallic glitter, but it really is just like flat, small sequins. So I'll use that. Trying to decide if this is going to be enough of these guys. It's going to be so cute. Move it into frame. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut the acetate away that is coming out beyond the frame here. Probably would be smart to get smaller scissors to do this. But I'd have to get up out of my chair and go in the room. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now I'm just going to need some foam. I don't know if I can get this entire thing with one piece of foam, but I'm going to try. Seems much easier. I think I just got anti-static powder on the back of this thing too, so. So when you're using this kind of foam and trying to shape it, it's easier if you take off the release paper. However, I was going to try to leave it on because I want to be able to use the anti-static tool, so we'll see what happens here. Don't really trust that. Oh no, it seems pretty flat. It's just awkward. And one more. Okay. Again, I don't know where I started. And I'm just gonna use the bag. I was saying before that a lot of times I feel like, a lot of times I feel like the brush on the end of the EK powder tool will scuff the acetate. Not that it matters. I mean, it's a shaker card. It's going to get scuffed, but. Now I need to lay all of these guys in here in the right direction. This one is a little sticky still. So this is pretty full. I don't think I need to use all of them. Let me see. Okay. Oop. This guy flipped over and so did this one. I'm stuck. It really feels like, it sounds like everyone in my neighborhood is using a chainsaw right now. Wish I had some orange sequins. I have these, but they're not orange. They're yellow. Yeah, they definitely are yellow. Maybe I'll put a few of the white ones in there. Lid. There's the lid. Really? Because I was thinking purple. Of course, I was thinking purple. Uh-oh. I did the thing. Got something stuck to the... There we go. Alright, luckily neither of these have a real orientation today, so none of the backing papers did. Or the front. Or the whole thing. Okay. Just want to line it up. Oh no. Oh, no, crooked. This is not as shaky as the micro beads. Everything just got to loosen up in there. Come on. I think these guys are probably like just about the same. It's so if a sequins and one of those stickers get on top of each other, then they get stuck because there's not enough room. Wonder. Since this is crooked anyway, I'm gonna surgery it. Now I have to turn all the ghosts back the right way though, right? Silly. I'm thinking about putting another layer of foam on here. Just so they can jiggle better. Right. Living on the edge. This time I am taking the backing off of the foam. Just gonna try to lay it on top ever so gently. You can actually get these foam strips in a thicker foam as well. I am gonna have to use the powder tool what? One more section. Okay, this is the fun part though. Okay. Whoops. I want the inside foam to not be sticky, but I don't want the outside foam to not be sticky. There's so much cornstarch in here. It's like the shaker bits includes cornstarch. Like I used sequins and microbeads and cornstarch and stickers. Okay. You don't generally need to add glue to your foam, but I feel like it's going to give me just an extra second to kind of even things up. Okay. Oh. Yep. Okay. I should probably only pull a project apart once. Just trying to get this little pumpkin to move. There he goes. Thought I was being smart, but now everything is just piling up on itself. And also it's not even. So, just for that, just because of that, I'm just going to do this one really quick and see if it turns out better. So, 1, acetate. Glue. I think all of the dogs in the neighborhood also think that everyone is using chainsaws today. Come on. This is what we call a crafting speed run. Just adding the foam. Okay, one more little piece. Okay. Stickers. Purple microbeads. No, it's blue. There's purple. Okay. Cut this first. Should mostly be pretty easy and pretty fast. Whoop. Mm-hmm. Woohoo! All right. Now, this one here. Oh, that's, see how extra. Okay. Now, how did I do the microbeads last time? I used the lid to pour them into there. I could do it this way. These are bright. Woo! It's a lot. And a frame again, sorry. Come on. All right. This is where, if there's enough static, those little micro beads will just jump up and attach themselves to the acetate, and there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm going to try to start from over here. Nope. These microbeads are everywhere. It's pretty cute though. They're still stuck. I thought I covered all of the holes, but the microbeads are coming out somewhere, which is great. This is where I work, so this is like my day job desk too. So that'll be fun tomorrow. All right, well, I feel like I'm just gonna see, compared to that one, this one seems okay now. What I'll end up doing is cutting out a plain piece of paper, probably black, with that same dye, and that way you won't see the weird seam or the weird unevenness. And at some point, you know, I'll just attach it to a card and no one will ever know. All right. Here we go. And that one. And this one, which is super cute. I should have done all this one. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'm just going to play with this for a while. This was really fun. Maybe next week I'll do more of the Doodlebug ones. Or figure out how I can make these little ghosties work. I think the real issue is that they're just going to have to be inside something by themselves. But we'll see. Hi, Lynn. Thank you. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. And thanks for watching. So these are the stickers, the Target stickers. I'm going to figure out how to get them into a shaker where they shake and they don't get stuck. So, awesome. Thanks, Lynn. Everyone have a wonderful week. I think that I will be live the same time next week. I think I'm gonna move it back and try this time slot before I consider another day of the week. So thanks everyone for joining, and if you have a second, hit the thumb. And yeah, sorry, I was reading comments. Thanks everybody. Bye.